This is the Future Architect Valley, and today I'm going to talk to Maya about how to be present in every moment. What I understand is that being present means fully focusing on what is happening right now instead of thinking about the past or worrying about the future. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, surroundings, and actions without distraction or judgment. Now let's go to Maya, what she says about it. Hello, Maya. Hello. Maya.
Hey there. What's up?
I'm good.
Nice. Anything on your
Yes,
mind
I
tonight?
am.
Oh yeah. What's going
It's
on?
how to be present in every moment.
Yeah. What makes you say that?
I want to know what do you say? What does
I get
being
that. It seems like
present really mean in daily life?
I think being present gets thrown around a lot, but it's basically about paying attention to what's happening right now without getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. It's like noticing the taste of your coffee, of thinking about your to-do list while you drink it. Does that resonate with you?
Well, I want to know why do people struggle to stay present?
A couple of reasons come to mind. For me, it's usually because our brains love to wander, worrying about future tasks, replaying old conversations. It's almost like a default setting for most people. Also, our phones and constant distractions don't really help. It's hard to focus when you're constantly being pulled in a million different directions. Does that track with what you've noticed?
How is being present different from just living life?
Uh, that's a good question. Living life is just going through the motions, right? But being present feels more intentional, like you're actually in the moments instead of letting them pass you by. Think about eating your favorite meal. You physically eat it, but be thinking about work, or you can actually
Can anyone learn to be present or
taste it,
natural?
feel the texture. Definitely. So honestly, it sounds, but things like meditation, mindfulness exercises, or even just intentionally setting aside a few moments each day to focus on your breath, like building a muscle. The more you practice, the better you get at
What are the signs that someone is not present?
hmm, few things. Zoning out mid conversation, multitasking instead of focusing on one thing at a time, constantly checking your phone, even just having that glazed over look where your eyes are technically there, but your mind's somewhere else entirely. Have you noticed any of those on yourself or others?
How overthinking and anxiety affect presence?
That's where it gets tricky. Anxiety and overthinking are basically the opposite of presence. They keep you stuck in what ifs about the future, able to explore fully.
Why does the mind keep jumping to the past and the future? Am I audible? Hello, Maya.
Hey there.
Oh, what we were talking about?
You were just diving into being present. You mentioned it's hard to be fully in the moment. I want to pick up there, or is something else on your mind tonight?
Not today. We were talking before. Just a minute.
Gotcha. Take your time.
Now I just want to ask my next
Want to circle?
question. Uh,
Go for it. What's your question?
why does the mind keep jumping to past and future?
That's such a common thing. Honestly, I think our brains kind of built to be worry machines, always problem solving, planning for what's next, replaying stuff that happened. It's like they're stuck in this loop of what if and should have instead of just being where we are. Does that ring true for you?
Yes, it's true. I also jump so many times
Yeah, it's
from
almost
past to future. And it's like,
right. It's not just a little hop, it's more like your brain's doing these rapid fire jumps. And a lot of it I think is actually trying to feel safe. Like if you're mentally replaying a past mistake, is your brain trying to figure out how to avoid it next time. And then jumping to the future, that's usually anxiety trying to prepare you for what might go wrong. Kind of exhausting though, right?
how can we gently bring our mind back to the present? Though it's too difficult.
That's the $1 million question. It sometimes, doesn't it? Like your brain has a mind of its own. It's one thing that can help, and it sounds simple, is just managing it. When you notice your mind wandering, which you yourself, no judgment, just noticing, then gently redirect your attention to something concrete, like your breath
Is it possible
or
to
what you're
stop
hearing.
negative thoughts while being present? Oh, it's again disconnected.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Maya. Today the distortion is
What's going
going
on?
to be very disturbing.
Oh no, what's distorted? The audio on your end?
Um, we were talking about how to be present in the moment.
Right, being moment. Yeah, but your mind keeps jumping to past and future. That's what we were saying a minute ago. It feel like that's what's happening right now?
Sorry?
No worries. It's super common. It's like the mind has its own autopilot. So what's making it hard to stay put in this moment?
I want to know, how does mindfulness relate to being present?
That's a good question. Mindfulness is basically a tool to help you practice being present.
Yeah,
When you're
that's
mindful, you're intentionally paying attention to what's happening right now. Take your time. No rush.
what is to practice presence every day.
It's more like little nudges to bring yourself back to the present throughout the day, like noticing your feet on the floor right now or really tasting your next sip of whatever you're drinking. Small moments where you deliberately anchor yourself in what's actually happening instead of what just happened or what might happen.
The how can students
Students deal with so much classes, exams, social life. How would mindfulness fit into their lives specifically?
how can we be present while using mobile phones or social media?
That's a tough one. Social media is basically designed to pull you away from the present moment. But if you're going to use it, maybe try setting an intention before, like, I'm going to check this for 5 minutes to see if anyone's reached out instead of scrolling mindlessly. Being intentional about it might help.
Can everyday
Being
activities
intentional
like
about it
eating or
might help.
walking help us practice presence?
Absolutely. Eating and walking are great. They're things we do on autopilot most of the time. But when you actually pay attention to the taste of your food or the feeling of your feet hitting the ground, brings you right back to the now.
How can we remind ourselves to stay present during a busy day?
That's the tricky part, right? Like you get in the middle of emails or whatever, and suddenly you realize you've been lost in thought for 10 minutes. One idea, tiny triggers. Like every time you hit a stoplight, take a deep breath and notice three things around you, small anchors to bring you back.
You mean deep breath is very important to be present.
Huge. Yeah, that deep breath kind of hits the reset button, slows everything down, makes it easier to tune back into what's actually happening around you instead of being
It's a
lost in
reset
thought.
button. Uh,
Exactly. And it's something you can do anywhere, anytime, in line, stuck in traffic, even
hmm.
during a stressful meeting.
Then after how much time we should take a deep breath?
There's no set rule, whatever feels right. Maybe start with every hour or whenever you notice you've completely zoned out. It's not about perfection, more about getting better at catching yourself and gently nudging yourself back.
It's a great suggestion. Um,
Good. Start small. What do you think about trying just 3 deep breaths every few hours today?
I'll try. then I can give any comment on it.
Awesome. Great. That way you can see how it feels for you. And yeah, totally. Let me know what happens when you try it out
Okay.
later.
How does being present
Cool.
improve
Anything else?
relationships?
To when you're active, you're really listening, not just hearing, but truly hearing what someone's saying. You're making eye contact, putting your phone down, not planning what you're going to say next. That level of attention makes people feel seen and understood, which builds trust and deeper connections.
Hmm, this is so tricky.
It really is. Our brains want to multitask and solve problems and project into the future, but that's the opposite of presence. It's like your mind has to learn a new habit, which takes practice.
Can being present makes us happy?
Yeah, I think so. When you're not stuck in regret about the past or anxiety about the future, living your life, you appreciate small things, feel more grateful for some
It
ideal
looks
future,
ideal, but
okay?
it's so difficult. No?
Feels simple in theory, impossible in practice sometimes. Knowing something and actually doing it are two completely different things, right?
Then how does presence help in managing stress or anger?
When you're present, you're not getting carried away by stories about why things are unfair or why someone's making you angry. You're just experiencing whatever you're feeling in the moment, which makes it easier to step back and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively.
What role does listening play in being present?
Mm.
Whether it's too difficult.
Hey, I'm not familiar with Lushnik. Could you maybe spell that out for me? Or maybe you meant something else?
I want to know what role does listening play in being present?
Ooh, is huge. Like, I think it's the biggest piece. Listening isn't just waiting for your turn to talk. It's when you actually focus all your time about your response or interrupting. That's presence. You're fully there in the conversation.
Can being present help in understanding others better?
Totally. When you're really present, you pick up on way more their body language, their tone, what they're not saying. You're actually trying to understand their experience instead of just processing their words through your own filters.
Any one small step someone can take today to be more present?
Just one thing, pick a random moment today to stop what you're doing and consciously notice five things around you: colors, sounds, textures, smells, anything. Don't judge them or overthink, just observe them. That little reset can shift your mind from autopilot to present moment.
For how many minutes?
Could you say that again? The audio came through a bit jumbled. Are you saying something about an image?
For how many minutes?
5 minutes is all it takes to reset your mind and be more aware of your
It's
surroundings.
again a difficult task. Concentration for 5 minutes.
I know. Right, focusing for 5 straight minutes when you're not used to it, that's real work. You can make it easier. Start with 3 minutes or try closing your eyes so there's one less distraction. Or find a quiet space where you know you won't be interrupted.
Okay, I'll try and let you
You
know.
got this. Anything else I can help with today?
No, thank you.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's
You're welcome.
today.
Go give it a shot. Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Sleep well.